Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be traveling to Dayton and also Cincinnati. So Dayton, Cincinnati area of Ohio. Basically, I am on a trip to go see the Savannah bananas, which I'm so excited about. But in that trip, I thought it'd be fun to do what I love, which is to thrift and to go try and find antiques. Go sourcing, basically. This is not a source trip, so I'm not trying to get like a whole bunch of stuff to bring back home with me, but I'm just running into a few different antique malls on my way to Dayton, so I thought it'd be fun as I'm waiting for the time before I can check into my Airbnb to just go see what I can find. So yeah, right now I am at the Central Ohio Antique Center in Springfield, Ohio.
Alright guys, so I'm just going to record a little voiceover as I walk through the Springfield Antique Mall. I did end up finding quite a bit from this antique mall, which is all up on my Etsy now. I'll do a haul at the end of this video because I went to this antique mall and then another one that was closer to where our Airbnb was, but unfortunately I didn't get any footage from that one because we were only there for just about 20 or so minutes because we just were really close to where we needed to be for our Airbnb. We were just waiting for the check-in time, so I didn't get any footage of that one. But I definitely got some fun footage at this antique mall, which I've actually been to before. I have another video that I did, I think, over a year ago at this point, and I remember I found a lot of good stuff the last time I went. So this antique mall honestly has some really good deals. I did end up picking up that shell dish that I showed you right there because it was $2, so I thought that was really good for a fun little ring dish with that shape. It's perfect for summer, and that is available on my Etsy right now. But yeah, I like this antique mall a lot. Great selection, lots of good pricing even for resellers, but also just fun stuff that if you want to buy to keep, you can do that as well and get some really good deals and good prices. But overall, as a reseller, I really enjoy the selection that this antique mall has. It had a lot of cute stuff that I wish I could have gotten for resale, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but it was just priced more for somebody that wants to buy it to keep it rather than somebody that wants to resell it, which makes total sense. A lot of the dealers know what these things are worth, and so they're putting appropriate pricing on there, which is totally fine. I never want to be mad at another antique reseller or anyone else like that owns a booth. Like, I completely understand that they are doing that. There's a reason, and that is totally fine. So I'm never going into antique malls expecting to find like the cheapest items ever. These items have been curated, they've been cleaned, they've been sometimes fixed up or modified. All sorts of awesome stuff, really hunted for, and that's what I do too. So I really respect every single booth owner, and I don't want to ever come across as if I'm like, oh man, I wish they priced this lower so I could kind of, steal it away from them and steal away their profit. I don't want to do that at all. Like I said, I do get some deals from here, but overall I want to be fair. Stay tuned to the end to see what I got. friends, all right, so I'm gonna do a quick haul of everything I got. I did get some footage of Banana Land, going to see the Savannah Bananas and the Texas Tailgaters. It was so much fun, and honestly, there was a chance that it couldn't have been fun because it was raining almost the entire time before the game started, but thankfully where our seats were, they were completely covered the whole time, so they weren't even wet when we finally got access to go sit down. And it didn't really rain much after we did sit down, so the game went on without a hitch. There was no lightning delays, no rain delays or anything, and the game was so fun. But there were so many people there. It was like a sold-out game in Great American, and it was, like I said, a really fun time. There's several players that I really do love. I got to meet one of them, Dakota Albritton, who is like the guy that stands on stilts, so they call him Stilts. Didn't really get to meet him, got to take a photo with him, but he's like way, way up there, so you can't even really talk to him, but it was still a cool time, and I enjoyed it, so had a really fun time. So I hope you enjoyed some of the footage that I popped in there for you. Only got one little video of the Airbnb. I was so bad at getting footage and pictures of the Airbnb this time around. Usually I try to do that, but it just wasn't really a trip where I was planning on doing that anyways, so sorry for not getting that much. Also, my cat's using her scratcher, so if you can hear that, I apologize. But like I said, I did get to go antiquing. I was thinking I was gonna have time to go to a thrift store, but I ended up going to two different antique malls. One called the Springfield Antique Mall, which I've actually been to before. I did a video on that probably about over a year ago, and I found some awesome stuff there the last time I went. And then I also went to another antique mall that was in closer to Beaver Creek. So that's nearer to where our Airbnb was, which was Beaver Creek, about an hour away from Cincinnati. So yeah, it was really cool, and I just thought it'd be fun to show you guys what I got because I did get some fun finds. Again, mostly at that antique mall in Springfield because they have some really awesome deals and great different booths. Everything is individually wrapped. They take a lot of good care of everything. I did get several items that are for my mom because she collects Coke things, like Coca-Cola things. And there were several vintage and antique booths that had that. So I got her a set of these cups. I like called her and I was like, hey, do you want these? And she was like, sure, which actually were only $4 a piece, which for an antique mall is pretty good. So I'm just gonna set those to the side since that is going to her later. I think this is the other cup. All right, so let's see what's in here. The best part about these being wrapped and that I haven't opened them in a couple days because this is my first day back home is that I kind of remember what I got, but also not really. Oh yes, okay, I'm so excited about these. If these haven't sold, these should be listed on Etsy currently. And these are just a set of brass candlestick holders. I have been wanting to get more and more brass. And honestly, this antique mall did have a lot. Look at the patina on that. That's so beautiful. So yeah, it's just a beautiful set of full brass, solid brass candlestick holders. And the last time I had candlestick holders that were brass, they sold right away. So I was on the lookout because I've really been trying to get more stuff like that since it's so popular and I think it's gorgeous. This is another thing that I got my mom. I got her a set of these Coke bowls. I think it was a set of 4. Yeah, set of 4. So I won't show you every single one of them, but these are what they look like. Okay, everything else should be for me. I'm pretty sure. All right, the next thing I'm so excited about, this is not on Etsy yet, but this will be on Etsy for my July blue themed drop, which actually behind the camera, you can't see this right now, it's on my coffee table, is all the stuff for the blue themed drop, and it's looking so good together. This is actually not even everything. There's 2 other pieces that are sitting in on my shelf where I keep inventory in my room, because there's several spots where I keep inventory in my apartment because I have a lot of it. So this is a candlestick holder. Look how gorgeous that is. I am obsessed with this. I cannot wait for that to drop. So yeah, this will be coming with that blue themed drop for the month of July, and that'll be literally, I think, on July 1st, because it's always the first Tuesday of July when I do these themed drops. And again, if you missed my announcement about the themed drops, basically I'm still going to be doing themed drops on the first Tuesday of every month, but anytime I have items that are just like something like, you know, these brass candlestick holders, they don't really fit into any upcoming drops, so I'm just gonna go ahead and list them since I have them. I think as an Etsy shop owner, I have seen that Etsy really appreciates it when you remain active with your shop. So only posting products once per month, I feel like was really hurting my listings. Like they just were not getting sent out. I was not getting as much traffic, not as many visits as I used to. And so I think that that is a good solution for that. All right, we got another item here, and this, I don't even remember what's in here. Oh, now I do. I can feel it. Okay. This was like the first thing I picked up, and I thought it was so cute. It is just a little shell dish, like a ring dish. How cute is that? I think that is so cute. And it was only like $2, which for an antique mall is crazy. Sometimes you can't even get $2 prices like this for the thrift store for a product like that. So I was really like, oh yes, I'm picking that up, thank you. So that'll be on Etsy right now since it doesn't really fit into any upcoming drops, and it's perfect for summer. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that listed. This is another item that I think I will probably go ahead and get listed, and this is the last thing I got from the Springfield Antique Mall, and it's something I'm so excited about it. This is, it's I believe a lithograph with this like shiny picture. Oh, it's so beautiful. The scene is so gorgeous. You can see my camera there. And then also the gold frame. I love gold frames. So this is honestly so tempting to keep, but I can't keep it. It's coming to Etsy, so it should already be listed. Although there is a lot of blue in it, so maybe I will hold this off until the blue themed drop. I don't know. I'll think about that. I already have a lot coming for the blue themed drop, so I may just go ahead and get this listed now because I think it'll look super cute with the brass candlesticks and this, so I can pose it all together to be like new arrivals. So yeah, and there's also one other thing I got from the other place that will come too, that should already be listed on Etsy. Again, if these haven't sold yet, they should already be there. And I always link my Etsy down in the description down below. So this is the other thing that I got, and this was from, it was called, I think, Antiques Village, and in or around Beaver Creek, somewhere near there. Noelle is currently chomping on these lovely pieces of craft paper. They wrapped this one really well. It also smells really good because at the same antique mall, they had like a candle company that also made car air fresheners, and I bought a set of them. So it was sitting in a bag with them for a couple days, and it smells just like that freshener, which I just put in my car, and it smells so good. It's like a sea smell. All right, so this is just like a little cute vase. I love the design on it. I also love the shape and like the bottom. So cute. So I saw that. I spent up probably a little bit for it. It was like $6. So I know I'm not going to be able to get a major profit on a little item like this, but I just thought it was so unique, and I was like, yeah, I want that in my shop. All right, guys. So like I said, it was a really fun trip over to Cincinnati, Dayton, Beaver Creek area with my family for the Bananas game. I had so much fun going and just was lucky to be able to stop and antique for a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed seeing all the items that I picked up. Again, the Etsy is in the link in the description. So if you want to check out any of the items that are posted now, you can find them there. And also make sure to be on the lookout for that July blue themed drop where several really fun things are coming out on that first Tuesday in July. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.